doing well. Well, I want you to think, one of the things with having the opportunity to be around our grandchildren, the fact that we get to be a part of their life, some more than others, regretfully, by the way, incredibly regretfully. That's two adverbs all at the same time, but whatever. The fact is that, in their life you get to have some input. And what is it that we as either parents or grandparents or people that have influence in the lives of younger people, it could be a teacher, could be a Sunday school teacher, could be another adult working in some industry and having young people work for you. What do you want to teach them? Well, I would hope first and foremost, as parents and as grandparents, we would want them to know that they are accepted, they're loved, that they're treated with respect because they are special as human beings. They have a great value. And certainly as those that have been gifted to us as part of our family, that's a very special relationship that we have. Now, I've said before, but bears repetition. Just because you love someone doesn't mean that you like what they're doing. There's many times in our lives that I'm sure my parents didn't like many of the things that I was doing, but they loved me. They didn't blur the two. They loved me, but they didn't like what I was doing. Oftentimes that gets blurred in our culture today. People think that love means that you accept everything that anyone is doing, even if it's destructive. And that's just an absolute lie. That only one special enemy, unseen, could be promulgating. That would be his specialty, to make people believe that you should just go along and let people do things that are hurtful to themselves and others, and if you love them, you'll just allow it. Well, no parent should ever act that way, and certainly no one that says that they love another person should act in such a way or believe such a thing. But anyway, you want them to know that they're loved. You want them, even when they do wrong, to know that the basis of everything that you say and do is that you love them and you care about the outcome of their life, just like God loves us and cares about the eternal outcome of our life. Secondly, one thing we want them to do is to understand that the way that they treat other people is a reflection of them as a person. That's why Jesus said in Matthew 7 and verse 12 through 14 that, look, you do unto another as you would have them do to you. Simple. It's the golden rule. It's very similar to love your neighbor as yourself. I mean, it's just that golden rule that we can tell a person's character by the way they treat other people. So we teach them to be kind. When you have small children growing up and they're very self-centered and they want certain things and they can throw a tantrum if they don't get it, you're teaching them to share. You're teaching them to be respectful of others. You're teaching them not to do things that are hurtful to other people. That's the job that we have as parents and grandparents, right? Why? Because in order for them to succeed in life, first of all, they must realize that they have a core of people around them that accept them. Not for what they've done, but for who they are. And then secondly, they must understand that the way that they'll be measured in life is by their attitude towards others. Sounds a lot like what the Bible tells us, doesn't it? Sounds a lot like the way that God himself treats us. Well, sounds like a pretty easy formula. Two simple things. Hard for us as human beings to get. And in our culture today, oftentimes we've totally missed the point. And even though we say we care for people, we treat people horribly if they don't agree with us. Can you imagine Christ having that mindset or attitude towards another person? They don't agree, so I treat them despicably. Total contradiction to the love of God, and total contradiction to his attitude towards others. Let's live it out. Let's teach our children and grandchildren to live it out, to know that they're loved, and then secondly, to express respect towards others, to care about others, and treat them the way that they would want to be treated. If we do that, we've done a good job. Till next time, friends, God bless you.